This episode of the DisCast was recorded on July 16th, 2014 at discast.us/live. Tune in Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern to watch the show, or watch recorded episodes on YouTube and iTunes. Follow us on Twitter at DisCastShow, tune to the trivia contest, and more. If you're feeling generous, please throw us a donation on our PayPal or our Patreon to get cool prizes. It would really help us a lot. Thank you, and enjoy the DisCast. Who heard about the monorail evacuation?
I did.
I know. Pretty sure everyone's heard about that one. It was huge news. When was that, the 13th? Yeah.
It was the 13th, yeah. Like, even my parents knew about it.
Ooh, yeah. It was.
Yeah, they called me and they were like, "Did you hear about this monorail that broke down or something?" I was like, duh.
Yeah, of course. That's what Twitter's for.
Exactly.
Of course. Now, it didn't break down necessarily. It lost power, and it probably was from getting struck by lightning.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, there's a huge storm in the area, and the monorail, where it stopped, you can see the picture to my, I guess it's the right of my frame. You can see that it stopped. It lost power on top of the switch rail. So like where the rail kind of switch off, it stopped right on top of it. So the little rescue carts couldn't come around and drag it off like they would normally. And also, all the other monorails on the line, they all restarted by themselves. But this one wouldn't restart, so they had to actually get the fire department to come down, the Reedy Creek Fire Department, and actually evacuate the monorail. 120 people or whatever.
Man.
It's crazy.
It took them a while to do that, too.
Oh yeah, and the thing was on there for like hours afterwards.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what I would have done if I had been stuck in there for hours.
Oh god.
Like, I saw the windows were, like, fogging up with condensation.
Right, because the temperatures inside were just heating and heating and heating.
Exactly.
Oof.
So, I think it was, like, 2 or 3 hours they were stuck in there. I couldn't deal.
Yeah.
I'd be a mess.
Wow. But you did get free ice cream and fast passes at the end of it. It's worth it.
Yeah. I would have used that complimentary fast pass on, like, Mickey's PhilharMagic or something.
Of course. No, Anna and Elsa, obviously. To use it for. Is it still crazy wait times over there?
It's actually not that bad.
Really?
I was there Saturday.
Yeah.
It was 75 minutes.
75. Well, it's not that bad being relative, of course.
Yeah, compared to 300.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still pretty. I don't know if I would wait 75 minutes, but I don't know. Have you waited on the line?
I haven't, but I have waited with fast passes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I feel like I would have to fast pass it if I was going to do it.
Yeah.
Now, with all this talk about monorails and breaking down and stuff, we do know that the monorail automation thing is happening soon. They've been testing that for the past few weeks now, and we know that it's definitely incoming. We don't know when, but there's a rumor, and it is a complete rumor. So don't take it as fact. It is very speculation. But apparently, the transportation board of Walt Disney World had a meeting recently, and they were speaking about the future of the monorail. Now, supposedly, the entire fleet of monorails is going to be replaced. So
supposedly.
And according to this person, who has someone back him up, this is all, these are forum posts, and you know how forums can be. But apparently, 24 brand new monorails are going to be enlisted, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
We have 12 now.
Yeah.
How many are used at a given time?
10, 11, or 12? Or sorry, we have 11 now, right?
Oh yeah, we have 11 or 12.
Because purple and pink are now teal.
Oh, true. Okay.
So, I think 10 or 11 can be used at a time, but
well, they're not using all of them at once, are they?
Oh, they could be.
Okay.
They could be if they're like at max capacity. Like,
all right.
They can do, I think, 3 on EPCOT loop. I don't know, maybe 4 on the resort loop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then,
but I know that sometimes when you're walking past the monorail, what do you call those? The little podiums that the monorail cast members stand at. You can see a list of which trains are on what tracks at that time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever peered over there. That's cool.
It just depends on how busy it is. I don't think they use all of them at once most of the time, though.
Right. So, I mean, who knows if there's place to store 24 monorails, but this blog post goes, this forum post goes on to say that there was more discussion on connecting the 2 remaining parks.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, he makes it seem like these discussions have been going on for a while, right? And then maybe they're just continuing to speak about it. Now, WDW Magic, the account itself, responded, "Okay, you had me going there until the talk of 24 and the adding the other parks."
Yeah. 24 sounds like a lot, and then just adding on top, you know, connecting the 2 parks. I don't think there's any way they'll do that.
Yeah. At least in the near future, maybe somewhere very, very far down the road, but not now. They would make. Apparently, the whole idea is they would make EPCOT the new TTC with this new thing. EPCOT would be the switching point to go to Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom and stuff, which is what Darren and I were talking about a few months ago. We were having our dream monorail system plan. We had a map up on everything. We were drawing lines on the map. It was really funny. But we kind of, like, in our minds, made EPCOT the new TTC. And I mean, it's the logical thing to say. Now, whether this is actual talks in an actual board meeting, or if it's this guy just making it up, we don't know. And just because it might have actually been talked about in the board meeting, in a reply to WW Magic saying that he didn't believe it, the guy said, "Yeah, that's where they started losing me too." Maybe the talks at a board meeting are just that, talks. By the way, I love the mug. The mug's great.
Thank you.
But of
I
course,
like it a lot.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Sticker. Yay. I love that. Yeah, but, you know, obviously just a board meeting, they're just talking about stuff. Maybe that is just a talk. Maybe they're just fantasizing like we want to about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's someone saying, connecting the 2 parks would anger me as a shareholder. It's not needed at all.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's needed. It would be really nice, but...
It's just a little convenience thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd probably end up at Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom more often if they had monorail access.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just park hopping.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I think that would give me more incentive to just go to every park, like, every day and stuff. You know? Like, sometimes there'll be a day where I'll go to Epcot, and then we'll come home, and in the night I'll go to Magic Kingdom or something like that.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. And it's just kind of, if there was monorails connecting everything, that'd be much more accessible.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But, like, I know that they're doing the Hollywood Studios bus entrance, right?
Yeah.
The one that's going to be on Victory Way across from Pop Century and Art of Animation.
Yeah. We talked about that one.
Yeah, so if they were putting all this effort and money into making bus transportation easier for that park, I don't think they would be thinking about connecting it with monorails.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I lost connection to chat. Why did I do that? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's true. Obviously, they are enhancing the whole bus capacity of stuff. They also enhanced the bus capacity of Magic Kingdom, too. So, I mean, it could just be more people, more modes of transportation. Obviously, just because they're connecting all the parks doesn't mean they're going to connect all the resorts, because that'd be so much money and time.
That would be fantastic.
I mean, it would be fantastic, but...
It would be if they could do, you know, the all-star sports, all-star music, all-star movies.
Think about the capacity, because those are huge.
Oh my gosh.
If you connect all the value resorts.
Connect all the value resorts just in one loop. Don't connect them at any park.
Okay, they just go to each other.
Let's go to each other.
The value loop. That'd be interesting.
It would be.
Everyone keeps saying, and like, oh, a monorail driver told me the same thing. Monorail drivers. Monorail drivers might just be spreading false rumors because they'll be out of jobs soon. You know? He said that the new Hollywood Studios route would go through the 2 large ports in the Swan.
Yeah, that's definitely not true.
No. That's just complete BS.
Yeah, that's a really popular like fan rumor, but it's not happening.
Yeah.
It was never going to happen. Yeah.
Someone said, sigh, substitute bendy bus for monorail and parking lot for TTC. That sounds more like it.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it really does. Those bendy buses are so long.
Well, yeah, and much higher capacity. You see them
Exactly.
in like I live by New York City, and you see those like in cities all the time because they can bend across corners
Yeah.
and better handling. But aside from that, higher capacity can fit more people. Obviously, cities have a lot of place. Walt Disney World has a lot of place, a lot of people. So more people, more room. These huge buses, they bend.
Hmm.
I mean, it seems great. And I remember we saw the last summer. We saw pictures of those new buses being tested, but I haven't heard anything about them ever since.
Um, they mean they're in use,
Okay,
but
not in a wide
um,
scale.
I mean they might be. I
Okay,
usually don't take buses,
right.
and the buses that I do take are like maybe Wilderness Lodge to Magic Kingdom or short routes like that.
Yeah,
Or
so
I
they're
don't
not
know
gonna
if it
have
would.
huge.
Yeah, but I mean I've seen them in the bus depots, but not so many.
Yeah, Dark says it's cheaper and much more efficient to move up buses than at a monorail line. That's very, very true.
Mm.
Stormy says any kind of futuristic transportation probably won't happen. Goes against the theme of Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, I really wish that Animal Kingdom had like a steam train or something
Ooh,
from Animal Kingdom Lodge to Animal Kingdom.
that'd be cool.
Or
Go to the
I was
Rafiki's
thinking,
Planet Watch station.
yeah,
That would
or
be
like
awesome.
some sort of like maybe what is it called? I know the word in Spanish. I'm trying to think of it.
The what?
Let me let me Google it.
Okay.
Like like the things that you can kind of go up hills on.
Oh, like yeah,
It's like an electric.
yeah. It's like a ski lift, but not.
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
if
I know
you
what you're
could
talking
have
about.
something like that, where it was
I guess it's called
kind
a
of like a
gondola.
cable car,
Yeah,
or not a
cable
cable
car.
car, but like one of those things that could take you from the savannah of Animal Kingdom Lodge into Harambe or into Rafiki's Planet Watch or something. That would be fantastic,
That'd be pretty cool.
and something that would just not be monorail, but something that might be more authentic to that area.
Right. How about we just invent molecular teleportation?
Yeah, I mean, I would use that to get to Epcot, of course, Future World only.
Yeah, because that goes against every other theme. A train for AK seems like a good idea. I like that. And
Mhm.
again, they're doing all this other revitalization stuff of Animal Kingdom, so why not chuck more in there?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right, we spent a long time on that story. It's good. Moving along. We hope you enjoyed this DisCast News Bite. If you want to watch the entire show, the link will be in the description below, and you can always watch the shows live Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern at discast.us/live.